Good morning. It is a super rainy day. It's the kind of day you want to stay in bed. And in fact, I did stay in bed this morning. I had all these great plans to get up and do some Pilates this morning, but it's just so dark. The days are so short. Autumn is moving into winter now, and it is just a lot to get out of bed in the morning. So I made myself a nice hot lemon water. I just love that. It's so comforting in the morning. It's a habit I've been getting back into to support my digestion. And I've measured out my water for the day, and this is another thing that I'm doing. I can even warm up that lemon water during the day, which is just so cozy at this time of year. So I thought we could have a cozy autumn day together, a little chat about a lot of responses that I get from my videos around healing the nervous system, and the way healing isn't linear. And I thought that we could do some things together today. I need to tidy up, which always makes my nervous system feel better. I'm gonna make pancakes this morning, so that's gonna be a glimmer, and we can do that together. They're my favorite pancake recipes, so I can share that with you. And then I thought we would, hopefully it's gonna stop raining by around 11 in the morning, so I thought we could go out, have a walk, maybe do a few things. There's a few autumn bucket list things I have that I thought that we could do together. Okay, so I thought we could make my favorite pancakes together. They're butternut squash pancakes. I make them, that's the butternut squash. So what I do is I peel a butternut squash, cut it up and cook it. And then I use whatever I need to make pancakes that day and freeze the rest, and so that I can just pull it out in batches. So this is a cup of butternut squash and defrosted. I never thought I'd have a microwave again, but here I am and I use it all the time. I was very anti-microwave for many years. Then you're gonna use 4 eggs. I'm gonna put the recipe, the link to the recipe in the description box so that you can make these too if you want to. They're so yummy. They're gluten-free. Gluten is a major migraine trigger for me, and Tim, even though these are gluten-free, he loves these pancakes too. Tim is my husband if you're new here. If you're new here, welcome. So 4 eggs, then you wash your little fingies off so you don't get salmonella. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1, 2, 3, there we go. And then a teaspoon of vanilla, which I'm just gonna eyeball that because, oh, my teaspoon is dirty from earlier when I made the Tim's matcha. So we'll just eyeball that teaspoon. There we go. And then what I do is I blend it all up, and so it's smooth, and I'll add it to the dry ingredients. So then for the dry ingredients, you use tapioca flour. It makes them almost like a crepe. They're they just have this really crepey texture. They're really beautiful because of all the eggs and the tapioca flour. So a cup of tapioca flour. And then I use this Bob's Red Mill gluten-free flour because it doesn't, the recipe calls for coconut flour, but coconut is a migraine trigger for me. So this works really well if you can't do coconut either, and looks like we're down to the very last. Okay. Okay, so a 1/4 cup, I'm just gonna put all of that in. Close enough. 1/4 cup of coconut flour or Bob's Red Mill flour, and then you add a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and then we will add the wet ingredients to the dry ingredients. So I absolutely love these. I make them for a special treat. I won't say all the time, but I like to make them about once a week. Okay, so we mix the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, and then you get that batter. And now we're going to move over to the grill. Okay, I got this past summer when my girlfriend, I was staying at her place this summer. And she had a grill. Hers was an outdoor grill. I'll see if I can find a picture of it because we cooked out there one day. I cooked pancakes for her. And oh my gosh, it was pouring rain, but it changed the way I like cooking pancakes now because it's just so much easier to do it on a grill. The heat's really even and you can, well, depends on how many burners you get going, but you can generally cook more of them on here and it seems to go fast. Okay, so I usually just use that 1/4 cup that I use to measure out my flour to pour out a pancake. And I can usually fit 3 on the grill. I always think I'm gonna be able to fit 4, but it never happens. I don't know why I think I'm gonna be able to do it, but anyway, 3 at a time and off we go. And now we just take them off the grill and put them on the plates. You're over here. Okay, looks good, right? Okay, now is the best part, putting it all together. I like to use the Siggy's yogurt because it has 18 grams of protein. So you just make the pancakes a little bit more substantial. And then right now I'm using this frozen berry mix that I got at Walmart, and it is cherries and blueberries and blackberries, and I love it so much. I just fly through it. It's so nice in winter. So here's what I like to do. I like to make a little stack. So 1, 2. So I put like about a 1/4 cup on each pancake. And then you make this stack. Ends up looking so good. Do it on both of them. Okay. And then we pour the berries over them. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to do this off camera because it's making a mess, but you get the picture. We'll put the berries on and then we'll pour a little bit of maple syrup over the whole thing just to add a little sweetness. Oh my God, these look so good. I can't wait to eat them. They are gonna be so yummy in my tummy. This is definitely a time to wear an adult bib or an apron as they call it, so you don't get blueberries and blackberries and cherries on your clothes. Oh my God, that was so good. I like to watch YouTube videos while I eat my meals. I know that it might be better to sit and be mindful, and so I do that on my days of silence, but I really enjoy watching vlogs. And this one I'm watching this morning is by Estelle Sogo. I love her channel. She's so inspiring. She makes all her own clothes, she upcycles things, she crochets, she knits. She's totally amazing. I will link to her in the description too. Okay, the rain is still not supposed to stop for about another half hour, so I thought I would tackle a project, something I continually seem to be mentioning in this vlog, the world's smallest fridge. It's such a mess, but I don't think I'm gonna film it all. I'll show you the before and the after, because you know, to film it, the fridge would have to be open the whole time, and that's just not really a... Okay, here's the before. Sometimes I think it just needs a tidy so that everything can fit in a way that makes more sense. It doesn't mean everything's falling out when I open it. Okay, all done. That was a lot of work, but it's gonna be so much easier. I mean, I open this fridge so many times a day that it's just it's an energy drain every time I open it and I can't get what I want. So I'm glad that's done, although it was a lot of work. And it's finally stopped raining, so I think we can go outside. Okay, slight change of plans. That morning, making pancakes and cleaning out the fridge and then taking out the compost, recycling, cleaning out all the guck, it just really tired me out. So I'm gonna do a yoga nidra. This is something we're working on with our members this month, where if you exert yourself, you follow with rest. It's a great nervous system protocol. And I think because we value productivity so much, we don't really cycle through exertion and then rest. So I'm trying to be a good role model here and look after myself and take a rest before I go on to the next activity. That was so relaxing. I did the autumn yoga nidra. It's on my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna get Tim to put it in the membership because he hasn't done that yet. But so if you just want the audio part, but it was just so relaxing. And yeah, I've noticed that I'm tired. So I think we're gonna sit and do some knitting together, where you can get your knitting out or your crochet out, or maybe you can put this on while you're cleaning out your fridge. And I thought we would talk about how healing is not linear, and some of the things that have come up in past videos and that people comment on a lot, and I thought we would talk about that now. So I got this comment on one of my previous videos that said that it was kind of like they were surprised that it took 10 plus years to heal. I was talking about my healing journey, and I think it really involves our nervous system, and I think this really exposes a cultural bias that we should be able to heal in a linear way, like take this step, and then arrive at bang, healed. And that's just not the way that it works. I wish it did, and I wish that you could just arrive at being healed and that you would never have any cycles back, but it's not the way it works. So for me, I tend to get migraines. That's my body putting me into a shutdown mode. And what I've noticed is that, especially for me, in spring and in autumn, during the change of seasons, I will often have a long migraine episode. Like this autumn, when the seasons change from summer to autumn, and summer to autumn, what happened was that I got 7 migraines in 9 days. And so this is just normal. Life puts stress on our bodies, and in this case the stress is the stress of the change of seasons for me, and it happens every change of season. So it doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. It's just the nature of the way that healing works. So healing isn't a one-time event. It works in spirals. And also our nervous system is very fluid. So we might go from sympathetic activation, which was really what happened to me when I got that first migraine and then it became chronic, was that I had been under a ton of stress for a long time. And so my body was dealing with the stress for a long time, but then eventually it put me into shutdown with that migraine. And then over time, I was slowly able to thaw, but you don't come out of shutdown and go into regulation. You come out of shutdown, you go back into sympathetic activation and then regulation. So it's a very interesting spiral-like journey. And it's not a one-time thing. Like healing's not a one-time thing. Like, okay, I have a migraine, I take some medicine, and now it's done. It's a process of continual refinement. You know, the tools that I have available to me now just weren't available to me 10 years ago. So now we have so much information about our nervous system, and it allows me to look after myself a lot better now. And things like when I noticed that this morning that I was getting tired after exerting myself, I took that time to do a yoga nidra, and that helped me to bring my energy back. And then I come out of the yoga nidra, I realize I'm really tired. So I'm gonna sit and continue to build my energy before I go out and do something. So it's a very interesting expectation that we have that we will go through something, we will heal, and then it will be finished. That our bodies don't have any kind of weak spots, like I think of them, everybody has these kind of weak spots, like, and if they say they don't, then they're just not being honest about it, maybe to themselves or anybody else. But so for me, it's migraines, and if my body's stressed, it goes into migraines. For other people, it's digestive issues. And if their body's stressed, then they're having digestive issues. And it's just how our bodies work. But to expect for healing to be a one-time event is kind of naive. Plus, the other thing is that I think that we are continually, our consciousness is raising, and tools that weren't available to us 10 years ago are available to us now, and they help us along the way. They allow us to evolve. Things like wearable tech. One thing that I like to use a lot is, like, especially during the day, is this pulsetto. I can wear it on my neck, and then it really supports my nervous system. It brings me to a state of regulation. It's a fantastic tool. I also use the Zenowell, and that one helps me to sleep a lot better. I keep it by the side of my bed. So I just think that is really, that healing is a spiral. We're gonna go in and out of it through our life, and that we shouldn't look at it as a negative thing. It's always a potential to heal and to grow. So just a few more things about the nervous system not being linear in its healing. The nervous system learns through safety. So each time it spirals back into maybe more territory that might bring you like into sympathetic activation, for example. It's just, the nervous system is very fluid. So it's checking, is this safe now? Maybe it wasn't safe before, but is this safe now? The other thing is that moments of expansion into sympathetic activation, like, they're so normal. They're part of, like, when we exercise, we're taking our bodies into a healthy stress. When our bodies shut us down, it's a natural response. So it's not a failing to go into either one of these states. It's the normal way that our nervous system is continually seeking safety and experiencing the world. When we talk about progressing with healing, it is a spiral. Progress with healing feels cyclical because it is. The nervous system will go back into areas that felt discomfort before and test if it's okay. This is a normal, healthy nervous system response. And then finally, your nervous system evolves through spirals of safety. So each time it passes through your experience, whether it be sympathetic activation or shutdown, there's more history, more knowledge, and it's going through and spiraling through these states with more tools. You can never come back the same. You always come back different. So you might spiral back into sympathetic activation or a migraine or digestive issues, and your body knows better each time. Your nervous system knows better each time. Okay, I just don't think going out is gonna happen today. I'm so tired, and there's been big weather changes. I think it's bothering my head a bit. It's just making me feel like going out is going to be too much today. So I thought I'd finish this vlog by talking about what I've been reading lately. So currently I'm reading, and I'll put the covers on the screen. Currently I'm reading the Knocknashee series. It's set between a town in a small town in Ireland, and then an American who comes over to be a reporter during the Second World War. Normally, I am not a big fan of World War II novels, but they got me because it started before World War II, and I was like, great. So if you have any recommendations for historical fiction, my favorite genre that is not World War II historical fiction, I am all ears. Because I generally love those books. Anyway, the Knocknashee books are super good. It's written from a multi-perspective between two people. One is living in Ireland and the other is an American, and they are kind of meet and start writing by coincidence. I don't want to give anything away. And then it follows their lives as they go through the war and how, yeah, don't want to give anything away. So I recommend it. It's really good. There are 7 books in this series. The last one is coming out in January. So that would be a good one to check out. The other book that I read recently that I really loved was called When the World Fell Silent by Donna Jones Alward. And this followed a historical event in Canada, which was really cool since I'm Canadian. In World War I, there was the largest explosion to date before predating nuclear explosions that happened in Halifax. And so it follows that story of how they recover from that explosion. And it was just so good. It's everything that I love about historical fiction. I learn about history through story, through people, through character development, and I learn about things that I didn't know. The final one that I want to recommend that I read this fall was for book club, and it was just written so lyrically, so poetically. It was a joy to read. It was a multi-line, multi-person perspective. So it was between Arthur and Naren and Zalika, and they were all at different timelines. So it was really cool how the author wove their stories together. And through this book, I really learned about a geography I didn't know about, people I didn't know about, historical events that I didn't know about. And I learned so much reading this book in a way that was super rewarding. I ended up listening to that one on Audible, but I definitely want to go back and read it as well. I'm just feeling like I need to rest and get cozy. I want to curl up with my knitting and curl up with my book and just relax and enjoy the rest of the day. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying these vlogs. It seems like you guys are. I love hearing your comments, and it's just so fun to spend the day together. I will start, I promise, I will collect some video of me going out and doing fun things. It just ended up not being the day for it for me. And I think that's also speaks really strongly to the message of this vlog, which is that healing isn't linear. And some days I have days when I need to be quieter and recover, like from my training yesterday. So yeah, it's not just this linear path towards being totally fine. It's always cyclical. And one thing that I love about practicing yoga and bringing that awareness, one thing that we always say in our community is awareness brings choice. And when I'm aware that I'm more low energy like I am today, then I can give myself the gift of taking it easy. So let me know in the comments how this vlog resonated with you. Let me know what books you're reading, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.